All right, Sydney, tell everyone a little bit about yourself. You're a musician and you're looking to make your mark on the world. What's the vision?
Hello, I am Sydney. I am driving. I just started my 5 hour road trip. I'm in Palm Springs and I'm driving to Fresno. So we've got, actually, it's only 4 hours and 54 minutes. I'm sorry. I hope the audio quality is okay. I think it'll be fine. But yes, desperate to make my mark on the world. Just really, really need to be seen and heard. Not even from an artist standpoint, just from an egomaniac standpoint. And really wanting money from the world. If my mark doesn't happen on the world, I hope that whatever I gave to it can be exchanged for lots of cash. That's pretty much where we're at. Not if I don't make an impact, awesome. But was I paid? If the answer is yes, then I'm good. I'm Gucci. What else? Geeked off the caffeine, ready to yap.
Right on. It's about the journey, not the destination. So, uh, wishing you a safe, scenic drive and an even stronger uh, drive than you now possess. You're very motivated and an egomaniac, such as myself. So I'm digging that energy. It's kind of something that people that aren't artists struggle with, I think, is, that there's this perception of artists as being narcissists and things like that, but it's like, it's branding. Or maybe there's a little bit of narcissism. But yeah, I'm with you on that. Get some cash, get famous. What else could you want? So I'm glad that you're following through on that inner compass and yeah, what's the path looking like? You know, um, where have you been? Talk about your roots a little bit if you want, and some of the branches that are extending out to the world.
Gosh, where did it all begin? I was born in Sacramento. I moved to Fresno when I was like 10. Um, I've been singing my whole life, not really in front of people. I didn't really do plays or choir or anything like that, but I love singing for and with my family. Um, I played a little bit of piano growing up, but it didn't stick. As soon as I started playing guitar, though, when I was around 17, I really enjoyed it. They had a guitar elective class at my high school, and my mom forced me to take it. I really didn't want to. The class was all stinky boys, and they were playing Smoke on the Water all day, and it was very annoying. And then I started playing songs that I liked to play, and then I fell in love with it. I think the first song I ever learned was You Were Meant for Me by Jewel. And then I started messing around with writing my own little things. Fast forward a couple years to me being 19 or 20, and I won an online songwriting contest on a website called YouNow. I was working at Payless at the time, and I would take my lunch breaks to go live on this website and submit or sing my original songs live for these judges. And they would either eliminate you or advance you to the next round, and they kept advancing me, and then I won. And the prize was to go to LA and record a couple songs at Atlantic Records Studios in Hollywood. RIP. It's still a studio, but it's not Atlantic anymore. And then after I recorded those songs, they, gave me the recordings to have, sent me home, and, it was a great experience. And then they called me a little bit after I did that and offered me a publishing deal. They liked the songs that I did. And I signed a publishing deal at, I think by this time I was maybe 21. Signed a publishing deal, quit Payless, moved to LA. All in the span of like a year of just submitting these songs for fun. And now I'm living in Hollywood writing music for Atlantic Records. Basically, it's a publishing group called APG, and it's a subsidiary of like Warner Chappell and Atlantic. So everything we would write would get pitched to any artist that was under that umbrella. I did that for like 7 years, from the age of like 21 to 28. And then COVID hit and all the studios shut down and everyone went back to where they're from because no one's from LA. And so yeah, we all went home. I worked remotely and like, pitched songs that way, but it was just not the same as the studio sessions with the artist or with the writers and producers. It just became me in my like parents' spare room back home, and it was just a whole different world. So I'm still in that contract. I probably will be for a little bit longer until it gets fulfilled, which I don't mind. I mean, it's not hurting me. It does make writing and releasing my own music a little bit more complicated than if I was just completely independent, but it's not a huge issue. Not a lot of hurdles. And then I started doing like cover gigs around town because I wanted to keep singing. I wanted to keep playing. It's the only thing I'm good at. And so I'm just kidding. I'm really good at everything. But yeah, started doing cover gigs when I moved back home. And that's what I'm doing now as my full-time job. And I love it. As long as I'm singing, doing something that gives me all the attention and money, then I'm happy, Man, that was a long voice message. You might have to speed that up or chop it. I don't know how you're gonna do it. But that's my story. I think. If I'm missing anything, I didn't realize there's a 5-minute limit. Zuckerberg just told me to shut the hell up. So, over and out.
All right. That would be episode 4 of the Two Artists podcast. Sydney took that and ran with it. And what a talent. What a subtle sense of humor. Very charming. So be on the lookout for Sydney, and she's going to be likely playing at the next Super Bowl with her attitude and resilience. So thanks again, Sydney, and we wish you all the best. This has been an awesome podcast. We've had a lot of fun. For anyone listening, if you know any artists, send them my way, and we're going to have fruitful conversations that should result in growth for me, for my guests, and for the listeners. So another round of applause for Sydney, and we'll catch you guys next time.